And yeah, we're live. Hello. I saw that somebody requested a timer. If I would have one, I wouldn't have the wiggle room to start 2 minutes past. So not gonna happen. I've been out sick a bit, so I feel a bit rusty, but I'm happy to be back. This is actually the last stream in a little while. I'm going to be out on summer vacation for 3 weeks, so we will be back mid-August. But yeah, it's time to stream again, and I'm excited about it. I have a guest with me. I have 2 guests with me, but one is a bit late. I got some technical issues, so we're waiting for him. But I do have one with me here right now. It's Ando, the first player to hit level 50, as you can see on my screen. Hello.
How's it going?
It's going great. So I believe that you could be, I'm pretty sure that you are the person with the most hours spent in the game.
It's not surprising. Not
surprising.
surprising at all.
Like,
No,
the majority of these, have you done like missions, or have you, I know that you're like trying out different maps, not different maps, different side objectives and checking the XP and finding little stuff that doesn't add up. Is that what you like?
I've turned to min-maxing because I enjoy just looking at numbers and figuring out the best way to do things. And I've spent the majority of the time playing solo though, so it's always a different experience to play with people.
Yeah, of course. Who's your favorite hero?
Jürgen.
Jürgen.
I'd have at least.
Yeah. I know that like a noob like me would only I would only go with Rosie when I solo, but I'm too, I don't have as many hours, so that's why.
You could probably find out how many hours I've spent on Jürgen, but I think it's upwards of 200 at least. Actually, probably more like 3, I reckon, easily.
Cool. We're expecting Mike, our senior live producer, to join us, but he's having, like I said, some technical difficulties. So I feel like we're jumping in, doing a little expedition, and I want to do the emergence event ambush because I have not yet done it live. I have done it privately.
That sounds good to me. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm going with insane. I mean, I'm playing with you, so you gotta back me up here.
That's right. I'll quickly set up mine. I'll have yours thing. Yep. Yes, because you don't have. That's the one you want. The that skin on the minigun.
Yes, exactly.
I'll play this again.
So yeah, I've done most of the seasonal contract this week. I only have the Electro Raptors, so 7 of those need to get critical hits.
As far as for spawning raptors in, what you can do is go to a hollow, and you'll typically find lots of Electro Raptors then. And playing on Rosie, you'll be able to just use her static barrier. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. It'll be easy if I explain it when we're at a hollow.
Sounds good.
If that's what you want to do quickly. I'm here for a new class of weapon. Isn't that coming up?
Yeah, we have, he's getting another hero. So I mean, I would say it's likely that there will be some stuff added to that class later on when that happens. But the next hero is coming next preseason, so in September. And it's going to be... wow, I'm totally blanking out on his class.
Operative?
Yeah, operative.
Also now actually quite annoying to take down with the nerfs to carbine rifle. Well, not nerfs, the fixes is probably correct. It was overpowered for anybody who was
it depends on who you ask.
you've got a guy asking questions. Cody, it's not PvP. It's a PvE game.
Yes, very
It's-
true.
And then I've got Alex in my thing. How's it going, Alex, watching me on my stream? So my mate's watching. That's exciting.
I saw that Restrained Raptor is watching both of us. Dual streaming.
Well, nice to get the support.
What's the objective? We're going to do an emergence event. So we have a new mutation called the Dasher Raptor. And it shows up in this emergence event that's live right now.
No.
Oh.
The object. Yeah, that's fine. Don't ignore it.
Yeah, I missed that you activated it. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's only 80 seconds. We don't have to do it. It's yeah. Someone's going to explain better for what is PvP. Kill dinos. That's the main objective of the game.
Yeah, true. Reclaiming Earth.
Oh, when am I visiting Alex? Well, we've just got another lockdown. You should have seen that by now.
You have?
Yeah, Victoria. So where I live, we've got a 5-day lockdown incoming.
Oh.
As of now. It started 8 minutes ago. It's 10 past midnight.
Yeah. Did you have that? It didn't really spread that much during the summer.
Yeah, we didn't get too much of a spread. We what did we end up with? Well, we've only just recently had another 16 cases in my state, and that's enough for them to say 5 days of lockdown to try and stop the spread.
Yeah.
Because it went to a football game. Well, football, not soccer, but our football.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so there were some people, and because typically you've got a crowd, they're worried that there'll be a fair few people.
Oh. Damn, I forgot to take
Punishment for death, Cody, is nothing when you're playing multi. There's no real punishment for death other than a timer.
Did you bring any ammo?
Ammo? You want ammo here?
Oh yeah, nice.
There's always ammo at the at your emergence event. There's 3 of them. 3 ammo and 3 equipment. So if you need equipment, it's here as well.
Nice.
I was just talking. Yeah, that's just what you wanted, Alex. I know you're closer to most of the lockdowns than I am.
And how's it going with the vaccines?
Well, I can't get it because it's for over 40s only. So I'm not over 40. Yeah, like they're still. But a lot of the people at my school have it because they're old teachers.
Mm-hmm.
But
usually, like I think that they usually, getting distracted, let people who's like around a lot of people, like in school, like teachers, get it beforehand, or you don't have that at all.
We haven't. They've talked about it. The teachers' union are pushing for that.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It's yeah.
Yeah, they finally opened up. I think it's 18 plus here, so pretty much everybody can get it. And I got my first like 2 days ago. My arm is a bit sore.
Oh, is that what your issue with your shoulder was?
No.
Is that just too much snaps at your
not at all. No, it was super weird. I don't know what happened with my shoulder. I got an inflammation in a little like ligament between the collarbone and the shoulder. So it was so bad. Like I was crying when I went to the doctor, and that hasn't happened since I was a kid. So I was totally wrecked. I couldn't sleep for like nights, and yeah, I don't know what that was about. But it sorted itself out with some exercises that I got from the doc and just waiting, I guess.
Well, it's always that's what you want, really. I guess doctors actually, doing their job.
But yeah, I mean, I've been swimming a lot now when it's so hot. I live right by the water. So it could be like overuse of the muscle in a new way, or I don't know. Whatever, it's better now, finally.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah. So I took the shot in the other arm because I was like, I cannot have any more pain in this arm. It can't happen.
Yes. These armored bulls are actually thoroughly annoying. Hardest thing now, I think. I know everyone complains about the Ankies, but the armored bulls take the most bullets.
Yeah. They're rough. Oh, there's so many dashers.
Dashes, I think the dashes look really cool.
I do
I
too.
don't know about anyone else in your stream and stuff, what they think of the dashes.
Yeah, let us know. What I've seen on Discord is that people doesn't find them that hard, and it was pretty much what they expected. I was actually hoping for a bit more like enthusiasm about them because I was super hyped for like people to see them and experience them. I think they're super cool.
I think they're really nice to look at. It's the honest opinion. They're following the same character model, which is exactly what you would expect with a smaller team. Like that's what, I'm not sure what people are wanting. It's like I think that they're a really cool. They look really cool.
Yeah.
That's my main thing that I liked with them. Now you wanted your Electroraptors, so if you want to do that, did Mike show up? I did hear someone join Discord. I'm not sure. Where are we? You want to go to an orange area?
Oh, Mike is with us, so we can extract and let him join. I see it in our chat.
Yeah, we can go to the easiest spot. Would be just going to a ladder, probably. That way we don't have to repair it.
The prestige leveling is. I do not believe that it's coming next update. We just added 25 new levels, so it's probably looking at when we go in for full release, and we don't have a date for that yet. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be the next update. It's not something I've heard.
Can you talk any on prestige, whether it will be prestige for different heroes or just prestige in general?
I don't know. It was a little... I just got a little... What should I say? Sneak peek on what's coming. And our game designer said that we're getting prestige leveling further down the road. But I don't know anything else about it, unfortunately. So I'm not even holding back. I just don't know.
Oh, my feedback would be to make it for different, to have it fill characters for the heroes. That way you will encourage more variety, or I would think it would encourage more variety.
True.
It has done in games in the past.
Oh, that was a bad fence.
Good thing you can pick them up now.
True.
Oh, well, you could always pick them up, but they're easier to... Ooh, that's another big boy.
Come on, buddy. Alright, Electroraptors.
Yeah.
I'm just shooting widely around me.
Well, you wanted electro, so try.
Hi,
Right
maybe
there.
game needs just one difficulty. It will make search players much easier. I don't think that we will make it just one difficulty. And when you search currently, we have a letter on this on our website, secondextinctiongame.com. But right now, matchmaking isn't really working as intended. It's still a work in progress. So when you search for players, you will be matched with other preferences. Also, if the matcher can't find anything that's exactly what you searching for. So it will start searching for what you have pressed in and your preferences, but if you can't find it, it will move on to other players.
Ships here, we can jump on.
Noise.
The need the dash in name. Oh yeah.
I want the new Dasher nameplate, but I assume it's season. Yeah, it's a seasonal contract
Yes.
that it will come with.
Yeah, so that's what, August, I think, was the last part of the season. Sometime.
That sounds very, very possible.
There you go. More damage dealt than damage taken. That's impressive. That's a good start.
I just pressed right by it. I have no idea what I.
Oh, you had 12,000 damage versus 7,000 taken.
Oh wow. Let's see if we can get Mike
Yeah.
on here.
Last season will be the 14th. So
Mike, are you around? We cannot hear you if you're in our chat.
I'm just.
Mike? Take the mic, Mike.
Oh, he's joining.
It
What is
did-
that? Oh gosh, my poor stream's going crazy because I keep clicking onto my second script screen. Yes, mic check. Of course, right.
But it looks like I'm not allowed to speak in this one. You should be. There's nothing that can stop you. Yay! I can hear you. Just turn it up a bit. I can turn you up a bit.
Yeah, I gotta say. No.
Is
Mic
it?
check. Who's mic?
It's just a bit low,
He's-
but I can hear you.
It is strange. I've turned him up and I still can't hear. So yes, Alex, the little potato is good. She's 5 months old now, so she's growing. She's growing. She's making more noises and starting to actually, I don't know, look more like she's gonna crawl or getting closer. So that's always good.
Yeah, we can hear you a bit. Chat, can you let us know if you can hear Mike better? I still hear you super low.
No, I can't hear him though on stream. Is what I said. Yeah, he's real quiet.
Yeah.
Trying to tell something to do something with the Discord, but I don't know.
See if I turn up Discord. Okay, talk a bit more.
Alright, talking low.
It was higher, but it's still.
Try jumping out of the call and coming back in, just to.
Yep,
Objective, get closer to like 250 meters. Adjust his mic sensitivity in Windows or Discord.
Hello?
hello.
It's still super low. Have you checked your mic sensitivity on
Yeah, I did.
both Discord and Windows?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear him at all, Ando? Because I can hear him.
Yeah.
It's just a bit.
It's quiet. I wouldn't be able to hold a conversation during a game, but unless I turned all my sounds down. But I don't know.
Hmm.
What about now?
I believe that's better. It's a bit. I mean, I can hear you. I'm fine with this, but it's How about the rest of you? Ando?
Me, I can't hear him very well, but it is what it is. You got to work around what we've got.
Hello? Is it any better or not?
It's still not great. I'm not sure. I'm not the best at trying to help this far. I've been told I now sound quiet, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's me changing the settings here.
Yeah. Yep. No.
Yeah, well, if you wouldn't hear him, then just like Restrained Raptor here says in the chat, I will try to repeat what he says or sum it up. Because I can hear him, so. Does that sound okay?
Hello?
Oh,
Jesus!
that was loud that time.
Yeah, that was loud.
Hello? Exactly.
Maybe we can just yell. We can take any questions now when there's no playing actions. If you guys have any.
I was gonna say, I'm just going through skins on my stream at the moment. If you want to look at them.
I can't
Whether
wait.
people actually...
Yeah, I can't wait for there to be a voice chat in game. Then we don't have to deal with this.
Yeah, it will make things a lot easier.
Artillery cannon getting buffed or purged changed. We've seen your feedback that you feel that it's super, like obviously from the poll and everything, that you think that it needs a buff. So the team is looking into it, but nothing has been decided yet, either way. It's also like the most... it's the time in Sweden when most people are on vacation right now. So we're running on a pretty low capacity. A lot of the team is away. So any like major decisions on this won't be taken right now, but probably in like 2-3 weeks when people start coming back. So yeah, I can't answer that yet. Okay, but let's start playing and then we'll see if he jumps in to the chat again. At least he's playing with us, so we have a free person squad.
I vote for Homebound. That's my vote.
What?
I don't know anyone else. I vote for Homebound as a mission. Or I suppose you want the seasonal actually, didn't you? So yeah, you could do contact.
No, we can do homebound. That's fine. Do you want to go on insane?
Not always. I play insane on solo, so you should. Why would you not? Oh, turn me up again a bit. Okay.
Yes, I have turned you up.
Okay. I'm just looking at what Raptor just.
Yeah. Let me know if it's...
That's alright. See, will there be more ways to earn cosmetics like challenges? Ooh, I'm not sure.
Hello.
Hey!
Hey, I can hear you much better now. I think. Continue speaking,
I
please.
thought that. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey. Yeah, I hear you a lot better.
Yes.
Nice.
Much better.
Okay, so we're going with homebound. Mike has a perk where his hello is 100% louder. Oh, that's
Now
funny.
he's- Oh, can he not hear us? Is that? It's in
Oh, it
out, in
disappeared
out.
again. Well, we
Yeah.
can hear him now at least, so let's just start the mission. Let's go for homebound. Okay. Oh, maybe I should have some
If you need
ammo.
Ammo or something.
Yeah.
I can point where all the ammo is. There's heaps of it in your game, or in the game.
Yeah.
It's not your-
You should
own
know
it.
this.
It's-
It's your
No,
game.
there's heaps of it around. It's in every different area.
Yeah.
It's always good to have some, I suppose.
But it's much funnier to have something that actually deals damage. You're making me not want to pick it. I'm taking airstrike. That's a lot more fun.
Take the yes, take something that's more fun. I'll point out the ammo if you run in. What's your secondary weapon for Ortega?
Hello. We can hear you.
Yes.
Do you hear us?
Yeah, I can now.
Excellent.
That's good. You can hear me. I changed the headset,
Ah,
and it
awesome.
worked like a charm. Good. Sorry for that. It's been quite a story. Well, hello again. Hello everyone.
Nice.
Raptor's opened his ears too. Now he can hear more.
Okay.
How's it going, guys?
It's good. It's good. How are you? How was your first? Was it your first midsummer a couple of weeks ago?
Yes,
When you were on
it
stream?
was. Yeah, I've never been to Sweden before. It was the first one. We haven't done anything like specifically midsummer-ish, but we
So
just
no schnapps and frog dances.
yeah, just wandering around the region, and it's just gorgeous.
There's
What
so
have you
much.
been doing, guys?
During midsummer, I was just taking it easy.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, since I was out sick the following week, but I I did take it easy.
Wow.
Okay, everybody follow Ando. He knows what he's doing.
I'm running to B first. Typically, when I play with people, we can all go separate places, but for the purposes of this, it makes more sense to all go together.
Sounds good.
Let's do that.
Any plans in the future for another Twitch drop skin? Yes, there will be more Twitch drop skins coming in the future.
So if we go to B and then A, and then we can do your dasher event again, just so everyone can see the dashes. Mike, have you looked at the dashes yet?
I did. I've looked at them like when we were
A few
developing
times.
the whole feature.
Yeah, I suppose you would be allowed to do that. Yeah, that makes sense. But have you played with them in game? Oh no, that makes sense. You
Yeah.
wouldn't. That too. That's silly question. Silly question.
Do you guys find the dashers really annoying?
Not particularly for me, but I have more hours than apparently anyone else in the game, so maybe there's a reason for that.
Yeah, I know that the feedback we got on Discord was that they don't attack that much, like they don't feel like a threat, but that they would be very cool to incorporate with other like setups. If you already had some bulls or bigger dinosaurs as a threat, then they would add a cool factor to be added to that. But just by themselves, that are a bit like distant. At least that's the feedback
Yeah.
I've seen.
You do have. Oh, I've got a bull on me actually. You do somewhat have that because the second wave will always spawn in 2 bulls, but maybe
Yeah.
people after I stuff that jump up royally. No one's watching, so it's okay. Um,
One of the
Oh,
biggest bugs with the emergence event, the Dasher, was, I don't know if that happens a lot right now in the game, but sometimes one of the Dashers were stuck in some geometry somewhere because of their flying around and doing that Dasher Raptor stuff, and we were desperate to find this stray Dasher, and it was really difficult to tackle this.
I haven't found that one. I suppose I only fought them in the when they first showed up, because then they disappeared. Because, well, too many people played, I guess. Which is probably a good thing, but pros and cons of new content. So have you found Jack more fun now that he's been updated? Because I don't believe he was updated in your last stream that you did, Mike.
Updated how, you mean?
Didn't they put some bug fixes in for him?
Yeah, we did. We usually do a lot, like small fixes if we have time to do that. Frankly speaking, we didn't have that much time to like do more iterations on Jack because of the team is working towards the next update already, pre-season 6, and yeah, more focus there. But we do revisit characters for sure from time to time.
Rosie was the one who got the most updates, I think.
Yeah, because we had like more feedback on her and more understanding what to do, what to fix. So we are looking at the data, at the what community talking about, and the data which tells us sometimes even more. Yeah.
Is the data telling? Well, that yeah, I'd say data. You say data.
Tomato, tomato.
Yeah, basically, it's confusing me. Would that mean that you would see that is Rosie the most played, or would you know that sort of? Like, is that information that can be said? Like, who's the most played? I don't see that.
I haven't looked at these kind of thing recently.
When people are soloing, I definitely think she is, just because of her heal.
Yeah, but from the gut feeling, it is.
Yeah, I would think that she would be. Yeah, especially for a regular player, not a pro. So that sounds ridiculous. Yeah.
It's surely not the only data point we are looking at. Like a lot of them could be helpful.
Look at most used guns. Oh, that's done now.
Yeah.
Because that would have definitely shown that the carbine was well and truly over-tuned or not working as intended with its explosiveness.
Yeah,
that
the guns.
Yeah.
For example, what is the percentage of like successful extractions with this particular person or gun? So it's like.
Okay. I'm hoping I'm not skewing your data too much then, because I do play a fair bit.
No, like it's very obvious that we have like some top tier players, because when we look at the data of players playing on Insane, it's actually not that many that are successful and like finishes the missions. Yeah, exactly. It's like it's surprising because like I know that you guys have a pretty easy time doing it, and it's feedback we get that like Insane isn't insane enough, but we still have to look at like the whole picture of like how the community as a whole handles the difficulty levels, and yeah, it's surprisingly it's surprising that not that many.
I would assume as much. I know when I first started playing, I found the game quite difficult back when it was the very, very start. But I think everyone has found that. Well, you get that. I see that on Discord regularly. That a lot of people find that What did Raptor say? He'd like the trigger delay fixed up. If you look at your because that is one part that did change that I don't think. That's probably hurt it the most for its explosive shot. Is it takes it's like a half second longer than what it used to. For using your explosive shot. So muscle memory was totally out, or is totally out. So I stopped using it for me. But yeah, I still like the carbine. I like the poison effect on it. That's the main part I use it for. Yeah.
We got a question if the system distinguish anything between people who fail and people who crash. And when it looks like a mission fail, it does not. But as we can see how many people crash, we can just take those away from the numbers. So we can see how many people actually fail missions and how many people crash just by doing some math.
Yeah.
So yes and no.
Well, we try to do a lot right now to reduce the... Oh, shoot. I'm almost dead. Okay, I'm good.
Back. Oh, I was gonna say I'll come back.
So yeah, we try to do a lot to reduce the frustration from not being able to finish the mission or get crashed between the extraction in the middle of it. So yeah, the first step was this lost item reimbursement thing, but it's not the last one.
Yeah, and obviously we're working on fixing that you won't crash. That's the goal.
That's biggest, that's long-term biggest issue I find.
Yeah.
That's why I've had to stop using the mine seeding and the firecracker. For me, I found both of those was causing my crashes. But by taking those
The firecracker
away,
as well?
crashing.
I've seen
I
the
found
mine seeder.
I found for me when it's just other people using it around me, and that was the difference. But I can't tell you exactly why, because the crash reports I'm getting aren't coming. It's just crashing, which is frustrating because I know that's that is then no help.
Yeah.
Other than I'm convinced of it being one thing, but can't prove that that's the issue. No.
Are we actually working right now towards some optimization for this kind of thing you mentioned, like a lot of effects, a lot of dinos, like causing crashes or low FPS, for example, which is usually causing the crash after all. So yeah.
So the low frame
Oh my
rates
God.
causes all. Where are you? Oh no, you're not where I thought you were. I went to where I thought all of you might have been, because there was a big Anki just killing.
In the future, will there be notifications to tell you what cosmetics you earned after a crash when it says victory? So after a crash, that you get some of the materials and stuff back, that will be shown in the future. So the team is working on getting that up on the screen, so you will see exactly what you got back. But cosmetics, I don't know exactly what you mean. But materials and stuff, yes.
Yep. Definitely.
Should not die. That would be very awkward. I'm right in an Anki's face. How is this not repaired yet? It's saying that's 100%.
Jeez.
Ah, there. Good.
There we go.
Saying 100% on my thing, I'm like, it's got to be close. It's about 80 seconds, I think, from memory. Hey, now we got your dashes we can fight. Oh, did you need to... Oh no, there'll be ammo there, in case that's what anybody needs. Ammo and equipment. So who do you find the most fun to play? Either of you, or anyone? In fact, there's lots of people around we could ask. Yeah.
You mean which mission or
Which
the
mission? Oh, all of it. Why not? Let's start with who's your favorite hero, and then we can move on to favorite gun, mission, dino. Why not? There's lots.
Yeah.
I would say for me it's Jack because of mostly how he looks, how the VO is like done. I enjoy it that much, very much. The missions, it's I wouldn't say any particular mission. It's I like expedition part because it's just allows me to do some stuff while talking on the background. It's more like not focused, but cleaning up the region thingy.
Just blow up dinos' heads, basically.
Yeah, that's
like that's everyone's favorite part.
playing with the friends, which I usually do. I more play with not on the Xbox, on the Windows 10, because I get friends there, and yeah, usually more tend to expedition mode.
What about gun for Jack then? Have you used your artillery cannon much? Or
I used artillery cannon more when we played, like play tested it, but I'm still a big fan of just push the button in the minigun and do the work.
Still a second. Oh, were you running to go get ammo and stuff? I could have pointed it out. It's all over here. Oh, there's a big boy. Ah, that's something. Do you guys have any pet names for the dinos, or any of the different things that happen? So more than just watchers and diggers and stuff like that.
Nah, I think that is their pet names.
Yeah. That is their pet name.
We use some pet names. It's more like a short name for the usual Latin name for the dinosaur. So we are working right now on the new dinos, which have like big names, which are not really good to pronounce. So we use the shorter ones. And usually these shorter names like sound really awesome. That's why it's like working names. Nothing more than that.
So he elaborated here about the cosmetics. I mean, will it tell me if I have a new weapon skin after crash instead of having to look at every weapon? Same thing with having to look at every hero to see if I got skin. Yes. So if you would receive, like you get a loot box when you crash, then it would show up as well in the future when that comes. Everything that you get when you crash. But when you crash, you don't get everything that you have earned. So I'm not actually sure that you will get loot boxes or like rewards. Do you know that, Mike? Because I know it's like seen as a... it's the same as if you would have not succeeded the mission, right?
Yes, exactly. It's how it works right now.
So you wouldn't receive a loot box after a run if you don't succeed?
No, unfortunately. So as I thought before, we're looking into some possibilities to improve that. For example, like the progress of the contract you were doing within a mission and
counting.
So counting thing and saving it. It's something we want to do as well, to work.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah, that can be very annoying. Especially completing a mine seeding mission. If people are struggling, because that's because there were a few missions lately that were mine seeding related.
Yep.
I remember I'd jump in, throw 3 mines down, and then just exit, because otherwise I was finding my game would crash. So that's how I did a workaround to fix that.
Mhm.
I don't know if that works for everyone, but anyone else who might be having that issue, it's probably not the correct way to do it, but we do what we have to. Whether or not that's what you want in the game either, that you can just it's just do some of it and then just exit. You don't even have to finish the mission.
Yeah.
Gosh. I do like the expedition mode because it meant that speedrunning becomes something that's more viable or easier to do.
Oh, Terramat meant when it first shows a victory and then it crashes after, but you don't have the time to see what you get.
Mhm.
So of course then you can get a loot box. I understand.
Have you guys seen any of the YouTube videos that I've put out with challenges such as the 5-star pacifist run and the one that Raptor and I did where we meleeed down a T-Rex with Amir only?
I look at everything that gets posted on the Discord, but I can't see that I've seen it from like finish to start, from the start to finish.
I've seen it popping up somewhere on YouTube, but I haven't seen it. Sorry, but I'm gonna look at it. I like
I have to
the
do it
gimmick
now.
Things.
And the pacifist run took a little bit of working around because whether or not you're aware, but when you bring the boosters down, if they hit
Oh.
a dinosaur, that counts as
Yeah, it's a kill.
yeah. Where do you guys want to extract? That's the mission done, and you're at 5-star. And this way you can still get. You might be able to get one more in. I'm not sure. You might not be able to because it's almost been the hour. Because you wanted to do the seasonal as well.
I'm good with it.
Yeah, we can extract now.
Yep.
The closest one.
yeah.
300
Go ladder.
meters. No.
If you just wait, if I pick you up, you'll be. If you just wait 2 seconds, now you've got no health. If you get picked up by a person, then you go to full health. Whether or not
True.
that was something, or if anyone doesn't know that, that's why typically if you let someone pick you
Pro
up,
tip.
go to full health. That's not probably a pro tip. You shouldn't be trying to go down, but if you
True.
do manage to go down and there's enough time.
Coffee and Corn Dogs said that the new artillery cannon feels pretty bland and he plans to beef it up. We touched on this before. We've seen a lot of feedback on it, especially on the poll that we have on Discord, that a lot of you feel that it's a bit too weak and needs to be a bit stronger. So the team is looking into it, but I don't think that any decisions has been made regarding it yet.
Yeah, not yet. So it's a lot of ways to balance or to power up the weapon for sure. Our game designers can tell more about this, but no big changes coming in pre-season 6 right now. So still looking at it, but it's not bland. Why it is bland? It's super fun to play, I think. At least how it looks and how it sounds, especially.
I have to
It's,
agree. I don't feel it. It doesn't feel that powerful. To
It's
me.
really fun on normal. It's just it's
Yeah.
not. It doesn't. It. I think people's problem is they wanted something that was more
Viable in
viable at a higher.
Spain. Yeah, I
But that's
get
not
it.
how. I think that's where. Well, the people you'll find on Discord are the people who play typically at a higher level. They're not always your
True.
base that you're going after.
Yeah.
Which is what I get when I want things to be harder. It's like that's not true for how you make a game. I'm aware of
Yeah,
that.
to be fair, like the people on Discord are our core community. These are people who know like a lot about the game, how it plays, and they dedicate more time. So it's definitely we are looking at every opinion there, not only the power
Right.
players, but yeah.
There we go. Poof. And that's why you play Jurgen. Anyone not playing Jurgen yet as being the best person? You definitely should be.
It's probably the one I play the least.
Yes, you all have a good day. And tell Ecto, thanks for ignoring. What's wrong with? There's some person in my stream. My bad. Whatever.
Jurgen is fun to play, and it's really funny. Fine voiceover, I would say. It's also delivering.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. As far as Jay Lagaya, he used to be on Play School on a kids show over here back when I was
Yep.
growing up. Whether or not that's song, I know you guys posted how he was in Star Wars. That was yeah.
Yep.
That was later.
Ooh, I got a new Jack outfit. Reaper.
That's a good skin.
Good skin.
Yeah, I like that skin.
Woohoo! Level 26! I'm catching up on you!
Ever so slowly.
Ever so slowly.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Okay, so can we do a fast run of the summer challenge?
Yeah, we
Finish
can
on
go
that?
fast.
Let's do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's contact, and the rules are simple. So we have to deal more damage than we take, and we can't play like we all have to have different heroes,
Okay.
and then we should
yes,
complete as fast as possible.
If you want to do as fast as possible, do you want directions or do you just want to just do what you guys do? Or whatever you want? For fast as possible, we'll go with this.
Yeah, we
You
should.
two run to one spot, I'll run to the other one, and then we'll meet back at the comm center. That's probably your fastest possible,
Cool.
if that's what you're after.
Sounds good.
I would drop. Yeah, that'll work. Ladder works.
Right in
You
the
guys
middle.
go- yeah, you guys go south to ladder. I'll get to one of the other spots. So I had other stream points. What were some of my other ways? What are my other talking points I had here? Now, funny names for raptor mutations. I like to call the diggers hard boys, just because I thought that's funny. And the connection virus is the thing that plagues us as multiplayer members trying to play between bad regions, I guess, seeing as I play most of my challenges with people either in England or America, which makes it harder for me. Is you guys looking at supporter packs at all? So things like nameplates or skins. Are you guys going to go C? If you go C, I'll go to A then.
Okay.
I'm going to see.
Yep.
Supporter box. Which kind of...
So things like ways to get lots of games seem to do them where it's like if you like an extra like bonus DLC that you can spend like $10 on, and you'll get a nameplate and some cool skins, and it's you don't have to buy it, but it's stuff that could promote more, well, whether it's more revenue and things like that. Games like Deep Rock Galactic have them. Hypercharge has them. Lots of games. I'm aware of used them, but I typically like them as things, and so it's people who want to spend more money to support the development might be something you could look at. I don't know. I'm not a game designer.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen that in Deep Rock Galactic. So it's like cosmetic stuff?
Yeah, it's just cosmetic stuff. Like it's nothing exciting. So it's not pay to win. Like it's not, oh yeah, here's a cool new gun that's super overpowered. It's just if you really enjoy the game, you can spend more money on it than just the regular amount.
Oh, that's generally what we want to do. So we don't want to sell something powerful or overpowered for money. So that's not something we are thinking about. Yeah, so we want to be like every player should be able to play the game and just. Oh, sorry, I'm almost dead. Oof. Sorry, where was I? Oh, so yeah, it's definitely something we are talking about, but it's too early, I would say, to tell.
We've also had
The-
what's it called, surveys on this,
Yeah.
like with cosmetics and stuff. So it's obviously something that we're looking into, but nothing has been decided yet, and it would likely be at a full release and not something that we do during early access.
Definitely, yeah, that is a great answer.
So I'm sure you'd get people who would buy just cosmetic stuff. I would not suggest overpowered weapons. That would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Nobody wants. That wouldn't solve any issues.
I would like
Yeah.
it. I have access to everything, so I would finally look good on the stream.
What else do we got? How's COVID affected the game's development? Has that had a major?
Quite a lot, actually. Like,
I know Sweden. Did you guys even? You didn't go full lockdown, did you, to start with COVID?
no, we didn't. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't. What kind of mild approach to this? Before I joined the company, before I traveled to Sweden, like right now, I was in Belarus, and I was working remotely there. And like Belarus have the same like non-existent restrictions basically. So the country basically thinks, or the government thinks that COVID is not something they should be screaming and be concerned about. So that's a big problem, I think, because this COVID situation affects the development quite a lot. It's not only like people are not in the same room right now, but it's a lot of, small areas touching upon this. So even HR related questions like moving people from the office, delivering all the needed stuff, making it work, IT related questions like remote desktop and all that jazz. So it's a lot of things that COVID messed up with in terms of making life more complicated.
Yeah.
And to be honest, we're still suffering from it. So it's like you need to repurpose your meetings, rethink how team composition should be approached to. So it's a lot of things, small and big, that affect. Yeah.
I mean, I know even just from my side that I only worked like 3 weeks at the office before I started working from home. And I mean, I've been working here for a year and a half. So I don't really know my colleagues, and that is like a big part of being like a community manager, that I want to know what everybody's working on so I can like ask the right question to the right person and not have to take up time from people who don't know the answers and has to send me around. And I still don't have that like knowledge of our team in that way, and that's kind of sad for me, because it feels like it hinders me to do the best job I can. And it's hard to get to know people just online and through meetings and stuff, and take that time to do it, because it happens normally if you're in the same office, but it really doesn't happen naturally when you're not. So
Yeah, that makes sense. That does. Yeah.
how about you? How has like your work and daily life been affected?
I had to do remote teaching last year, so that's how I learnt how to make videos, and then started making some videos and stuff. So
That's
I've
cool
upskilled
though.
a little bit.
So that's a positive.
Yeah, so I've upskilled a little bit. It has affected my students though. So I've had kids who were like 6 months behind at the start of last year, and then with 6 months of remote learning, meant that they didn't learn anything, and so now I've got kids who are 12 to 18 months behind where I think that they should be, to be like based off the curriculum, whether or not you have, you surely have curriculum and stuff. You'd be is it called primary school in Sweden? I teach 11 and 12-year-olds, whatever that is for you guys. That's the
Gotcha.
equivalent. So
It's
So they
mellanstadie in Swedish. Like middle school, I guess.
okay. Yeah, well, that's it's just called primary school here, and so it's that before high school. So we
Gotcha.
don't have like a middle school or anything like that.
I should be like by my diploma telling that I am a teacher of English and Russian language, basically. That's what my major at the university was. So, and I was teaching 7th graders.
Ugh, I would not teach high school. Mine get enough
Whoa.
sassiness and stuff. At, yeah, just at 11. Well, that Rex took a while to go down. Not sure if that happened on your screen as well. It seemed to take a while.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. Have I been dead for a long time?
If you need ammo, it's up there.
Yeah, I got
over
it.
There. Yeah.
It's just a bit embarrassing if I have been shooting blanks for for a minute or so.
Oh, I'm
see
sure
that.
Raptor will have noticed.
Yeah, probably.
I do need to go get some equipment though. But that's all good. It's over in this corner.
I think this is gonna be a pretty fun mission to like find the best way to speedrun. Just because it's these different steps to it.
Yeah, I believe there's still a few cheese spots in this, particularly in here. I tend to avoid cheese spots. I find them too cheesy. Personally, I don't like them. I don't like them in games. I use one in my pacifist run only because I started to get scared I was going to cause dino damage, and it was like towards the end. Oh, you're probably going to get chomped on.
No.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Sorry.
I wasn't
That's
too
fine.
far away.
I was too cocky. Sorry.
That's what happens when you play an Enforcer and then move to Ortega. Yeah. As far as heroes go, I'd actually put Jack as my weakest hero. If I was putting a tier list together, I'd probably put Jurgen as the best, Rosie would be second, Ortega's middle of the ground, then Amir, and finally Jack. Only because the main thing for Jack is the fact his whole kit requires him to take damage, which is not what you want to be doing at all on Insane, or at least I find
Yeah, that's
when
true.
I did play him. But again, I've spent 300 hours on Jurgen, so it's kind of that's who I'm comfortable on.
Yeah, I'm just too bad a sniper to to play Jurgen.
I'd never use the sniper. A sniper rifle does need a buff. If you're ever looking at guns that need some love, I don't see that as being viable because it's too slow. This game's fast-paced, and you can't be wasting time lining up a shot. Even though there are your perks that are supposed to keep your aim steady when aiming down sights, you're going to be taking that damage, which is what you're always trying to avoid.
Yeah. What did you use for Jurgen? Carbine?
Carbine still, even though it did get its nerf, I just like the carbine now.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's more I use it for its poison. I find its poison to be very effective,
Yeah.
Yeah, I find poison especially effective for the Ankies. So I don't actually have trouble with the Ankies. It's the bulls I have the most trouble with.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Yeah, you're invisible for a second. Yeah. Oh, did you manage to complete your mission? We didn't even end up doing that for you.
Yeah, I did.
That's
The
all.
seasonal one.
Alright. Yeah. Oh, here's your raft if you want to get on.
Right. Ah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, what was the that was more or less. Oh, I just had people don't have huge amount of patience and waiting for games these days regarding your updates and your patches. I find people just want more.
Yeah.
More.
These
I was
things take time.
Yeah. I started
Well,
seeing because I'm trying to respond to people that were a small team, so it takes time and a bit more than it does if it's a bigger team, obviously. But we started getting responses that just like hire more people. Then and it's like budget. It doesn't work like that. We can't you can't just hire more people. We have a budget that we need to keep to. Unfortunately. And I can't even answer those people because it's like, how do you answer that nicely? Everything sounds like mean when you answer it. Like, wow, haven't thought about that. Like it's, whatever.
A common saying my dad always had was, "You can't argue with stupid." I know you can't agree with that because that's your job, but that's it. That was his saying. You can't argue with stupid.
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah, that's
like-
not only like we cannot take plus 20 programmers and the game will just start being much better or had a lot of content. It's not working like that. Even if we triple the amount of people, I think it makes things even more complicated sometimes. We don't have the biggest team in the world, that's for sure. We are like small, AA, almost indie kind of team. So it's the things that take time, especially like we're doing the pre-seasons. We are aiming to do the seasons afterwards, and part of the team is still working on the updates that are not going to be in the seasons. So it's like big updates that are going to be in the future. So it's a lot of things to cover, a lot of things being done in the parallel. So it's making things complicated.
Does make sense.
Yeah.
It's just people needing to, hoping people understand. Hopefully, you can build the game around that. People will do that stuff.
It's not only it's like self-explanatory. It's not only the developing, it's testing, and then, for example, we are now on Xbox, which requires some additional time to test the build on Xbox with controllers, and then we are going to like spread our wings and be on different platforms, maybe. And let's say they have the list of requirements. They need to be done even before like we ship the game, we release the game. So it's additional time frame that we need to be aware of. So that's again makes us a bit slower than players expect. Yeah, it's unfortunately how things work.
Yeah.
Life.
But there's a lot of stuff to come. So I'm so excited to get to share and see everybody's response. Like on Horde mode, like that's something that I really think that people are going to enjoy.
Horde mode will be interesting. Is that? Oh no, you probably can't give any details on it yet. I won't ask because that way we won't put you in that position.
Let's try for sure.
Yeah. I was in try to ask my question, or I was I was just curious, is it going to be like waves similar to if you mentioned Deep Rock Galactic before, how they have waves that'll just like you hear the noise and then lots of insects will come. So
Yep.
would it be something like that? Just during
Something
a
like
normal
that.
Yeah, so doing a normal mission and then oh great. I'm in the middle of repairing this dropship and a wave comes. Now you've got not only you're repairing the dropship, so you've got all of those plus a wave of incoming dinos.
I don't think it's
All of-
part of missions, so it's a complete
Okay.
separate mode.
Yep,
Yeah,
so
it
it's
is. It is. It's separate, and it has some really nice addition to the game that didn't exist before. So it's something that is going to be introduced. Not only the
So a
whole
horde
concept.
map, perhaps, or a
Mm.
arena, or is that too much? Yeah.
It's even more. Than
It
that,
has
actually.
waves, okay? It has waves.
Okay, that's what I did. I offered to not ask the question, and then you asked.
It has waves. It is fun to play. It is really something new, I would say, and it's
okay.
some additions to that, little concepts that we're working towards and looking like playtesting right now. You'll see that. soon,
Yeah, and I
think.
mean, leaderboards are coming, so I bet that's something that you're excited about. Getting your
Oh,
name.
I'm not the best at the game. I'm not mechanical. I'm just knowledgeable. There's a huge difference. Like I have to play smart, not play well. As you can see with the weekly challenges, I don't have the enough of me to be able to play.
You're on the
Raptor can help.
leaderboard there. You're like on I think the 3rd position. You're doing well.
So I'm sure we'll see you in somewhere there, in one of the leaderboards at least.
Yeah, hours played. No.
Yeah. The Ando leaderboard. Yeah, well, this was so much fun. I gotta wrap up here. We're 15
was.
minutes
Yeah,
past.
well-
Yes, I need to go to bed. I've got work.
Right, Australia.
Yeah. Oh, it was lovely to talk to you both, and thank you for having me on the stream. No, I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, thank you
thank
so
you.
much for being here.
The pleasure's mine. We can do that anytime soon. I'm happy to do that.
Yeah, I'd
Sounds
be
good.
happy to play even off stream if anyone wants to. I'm always available, just about.
Nice.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me. You should wrap up your stream. I'll be quiet.
Will do. I will mute you guys so you don't sneeze or anything. Thank you for joining today.
Thank you.
So yeah, that was today's stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, join our Discord. It's discord.gg/second extinction. And right now we have a summer challenge live, and you can win this just below, this little awesome nameplate called Acid Summer Rain, I believe. So yeah, go in there, join the summer challenge. I will be back in a month. I will be out for 3 weeks, having some vacation. Until then, take care and have a lovely summer. Bye bye!